that music beat to start. Hello, kid. That music beat to start this video. Couldn't have been better. Could not have been better. Hello, baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Genshin Impact. Like, this is such a beautiful place, such a beautiful song playing in the background. It always feels so good to be in such a new and brand new, amazing location. Today, we are going to be doing the next part of this story quest, which is tell Sakajiro about the ship's location. I'm actually pretty excited to see the rest of this story quest. I think it's really cool how they always implement the story quest within the story itself. The way it's like you have to kind of do these story quests if you want to go on with the other part of the quests. So this right here, not this one, where is it? This one right here is the one that will take us to another island. There's 2 islands that world quest will take you to those islands, and I didn't even realize that. That you have to like. That's not just about doing like one of the quests. You have to or the Archon quest. You will have to do other quests to actually get to the other locations. I forgot why I was running so fast. Is it true that if you have, I think someone said this, if you have 2 animal characters on your team, your characters actually run faster? What if you have all animal? We should test it out. Not now. It's not time for experiments yet. We're gonna be doing quite a bit today. Including wishing on Scaramouche, and we're going to be talking about that as well in just a few moments also. Man, it's so cool that they're letting us get to know all of these characters as well. It's really, really cool. Hold on here a second now, just talk to this character. Hey, hello, Mr. Buddy. We got you a ship. Well, it's not a ship, it's a boat more like it, isn't it?
The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food and water. You can never be too prepared.
Yeah, for sure. Especially if you're going on a boat for quite a bit of time, definitely get some food and water.
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again. Especially when I'll be going up against the stormy ocean on a tiny little boat. My prospects don't look great.
Yeah, we need to hire Baidu to actually get through the storm, which and she's really experienced, experienced pirates, experienced battles on the sea, you know?
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryou Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here. Time is starting to run out.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come. I promise, I won't cause you and your family any more trouble.
That's very nice of you, because actually it will cause, but the thing is she's being one of the nicest people you could be. She's being so nice.
If we ever ran into any problems, I'm sure I'd figure
Look
something
how nice she
out.
is. Look how nice she is.
But if the Tenryou Commission does catch up to you, then make a run for the boat.
Okay, I won't let them catch me. But... no, I guess this whole trip was a waste in the end.
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma anyway? Is there something you wanted to do?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on things now, I was really just running away from my responsibilities.
Okay.
Once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking about the people and the things I'd left behind. So forget it. What does it matter now? It's too late anyway. I originally wanted to make up for all my regrets, but instead, I found myself in this situation I'm in now.
Another regretful situation, huh?
What a pity.
It happens sometimes, man. Sometimes you try to fix something, and it just makes it a little bit worse unintentionally.
Talk to us about it. Maybe we could...
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh?
Exactly. That's why we're doing rebellion style.
Anyway, don't worry. We're
She
not
said
gonna
that very
bother you
fast,
about it.
interrupt us as well.
We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach your final decision. The Tenryou Commission. If only they weren't so overzealous, there might be a way.
Yep. That's the thing, and I love how they're building up our rebellion as something that we have to do. I want to make this place a better place.
Oh, that's right. That elderly couple, old customers of ours, their son's in the Tenryou Commission, isn't he? Yeah, quite high up as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I'll go talk to them.
Look how beautiful this
Maybe they
game
can do
looks.
Are you sure they won't just report me instead?
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. I know them well. They won't cause us any issues. All right. You should get back indoors, Sakajiro. We'll be back in no time at all. Okay, let's go. Time waits for no one.
Exactly.
Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks?
Yeah, you have a lot to do,
All
don't
those
you?
materials.
You have a
There's
lot to
so many
do.
orders to finish. Pops! Pops! No, never mind. I know. I'll write him a note telling him to sort out the fireworks.
Yeah, she seems like she's definitely rushing around now, isn't she? I think she's a sweetheart, though. I think she's a sweetheart in 10 halves.
Because what he needs isn't an answer, just time.
So now we have to visit the old couple and ask for their help. So this is the next part of the story quest, isn't it? This is it, isn't it? Yeah, a sliver of hope. I like that they changed like the names of the missions. Oh, here's the right idea, man. Like this, look, here's the thing, right? When, like, I always think like, oh, I'd miss technology so much. If I lived in a place like this where like, but here's the thing, it'd also be like, I have to acknowledge that like they're living under like a very oppressive regime that is, you know, in a lot of ways affecting them very poorly. But like, I mean, just the location. Can you imagine just like your days being like here? Just like sitting here with a friend, talking. It'd be incredible. It'd be absolutely incredible. So the thing I wanted to talk about when it came to Scaramouche is, and the reason I wanted to leave it just a second is because I always like to get us settled in before we have a fall out of the chair moment. Because that's what I had yesterday. Once again, I have to say to people, I understand that everyone really wants me to get Scaramouche, and this isn't me scolding. Oh, it's raining, lovely.
Demons do not stop for the rain.
Yeah?
Move.
Beautiful. I understand that people really want me to get Scaramouche, and I really want Scaramouche. But I want to make sure it's like it's clear as day. Nobody should ever have to feel like they have to give a thing, and also I don't ever want people to like, you know, you don't have to give me a thing. You do not. It is 100% already enough like the amount of stuff that all of you guys do. Yesterday, after I finished recording, and after I finished uploading, I got a message from a person named Victoria, a comment from Lex, a person named Lex, and another message from someone named Arcadia, saying they wanted me to get Scaramouche. And they said that a lot of people were saying that since the first episode, everyone's been like, everyone's wanted to see my reaction to Scaramouche because I named my character Wonder. I love that name, by the way. I've always called the character name. And effectively, people have just like been so generous to me. And like, I always see comments people being like, "Oh, I'm healthy." Someone said healthily envious, and Jesus Christ, I understand freaking why. I can't imagine like if when I started this YouTube channel years and years ago, did I imagine that like some people would be this supportive of me, this supportive? We're gonna have a designated time where we're gonna wish on this banner, and yeah, they did also say that you choose a weapon here. Now, which weapon is his? Which weapon is his? Because one of the people did say, hey, like, you know, you have stuff left over, use it on the weapon, please. I'd love to see you get the weapon. But I don't know. I'm not quite sure which weapon would be his. Now, unless like we can like go into the trial again and actually check this out. But I'm imagining that like we have the right one, right? Let's see. It's a catalyst. I can only imagine this is his because Baiju's looks like it would be green, right? And this is blues. I can only imagine that's his. I can't imagine it being anything else. Yeah. Like there's no way it couldn't be his, right? There's no way. We will be having a designated time in this video where we're going to be wishing on all those things. We're going to finish the story quest first just so like that we can have everything like off our mind. It is a big deal. My heart is pounding. But I want to say how grateful, how incredibly grateful I am to have an audience that like that just like loves this series. Like it means the absolute world to me. This is the stuff that I dreamed about, you know, when I was watching like Markiplier when I was a teenager. And like I was like, holy crap. Like my first ever dream on YouTube was literally to have a series that was just finished. Like that, like I remember when I finished Ocarina of Time, it was like, oh, I have a series that I finished on my channel. And it felt good. It was like, oh, it felt magical. And now the magic doesn't come from even uploading as much as it used to before. It comes from like interacting with you guys and seeing you guys' like responses, seeing you guys just support as well. It means so much to me. It means so much to me. and it's never lost on me either. I have such an admiration for you guys. I really do. And not only that, you guys have welcomed me into the Genshin community as well. You guys have welcomed me with open arms into the community. One episode I said, hey, I feel like I'm not part of the Genshin community, and then you guys were like, no, you are. You definitely are part of our community, and it made me feel so happy.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya, come on in, dear. Come and take a
See,
seat.
everyone loves this girl.
Are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very difficult time getting into Inazuma nowadays.
Indeed, these are unprecedented times. But seeing as they came all this way, we locals should give them a warm welcome.
Oh, before I forget, I brought the fireworks that you ordered.
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so good to us every year. First your father, and now you. I wonder if I'll still be around to see the next hair of Naganahara fireworks.
Possibly.
Of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't say things like that. It's bad luck.
I love her voice actor. I love it so much.
We aren't as young as we once were, though. The body knows it. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water back and forth. But now, even a moment of light work leaves me with all sorts of aches and pains. I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as soon as I bent down to get started, I suddenly felt that if I went any further, I wouldn't be able to get back up again.
Man, I can't imagine having that much pain.
No worries. Say no more. We'll...
No. We can't be putting you to work when you're a guest in our home.
Like, you see how much they actually do adore her. They adore this girl.
I'll just go fetch the tea and some snacks, and then we'll continue.
Oh, it sounds
our
nice. That sounds really nice,
conversation.
actually.
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time I've helped you with chores. I just haven't had much time recently with the fireworks show coming up. But once that's out of the way, I'll be sure to come by more often.
This is such a cool archetype for a character, though, isn't it? Like, the really mischievous, over the top, kind of like I don't know, the best way you can describe it is like a buzzy bee, and then like also having them be like the kindest soul in the world, you know?
It's no trouble, really. We don't mind helping.
And Paimon loves a good helping too. Paimon is I say it a million times and I'll keep saying it. She is like on a high in Inazuma. She is on a different world. In a different world in Inazuma. She's loving it.
Oh, you're such good kids. As for mine, he's all grown up now. Hasn't found anyone yet. And he doesn't visit very often.
Oh, wow.
If you're quite sure it's no trouble, then I have some pickled radish here. Would you mind delivering
Heck yeah.
it to
Let's go.
Satoru
Well, it's not her
on the
decision, not
other
mine,
side of
I
the
suppose.
village?
Sure, it won't take us a moment. The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on, let's help them out. We'll get rid of the weeds first, and then deliver the pickled radish.
Heck yeah. And can I say as well, like, this is like what Genshin to me is like all about. It's my favorite aspect of Genshin. Is not the, it's like, you know, people go like, oh, like people play just for the gacha or so, whatever. Oh, we have to maybe get rid of these. Holy, oh, like this. Okay, cool. It's not just for like, you know, like the fun, because that's a fun aspect of it. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. I love opening packs. I love being like, oh, like what are we gonna get? That's a fun game. It always is. But like to me, it's like meeting characters. Like this game is all about like characters and how the world around them is changing and affecting
You
them
got it.
with
And
incredible
that
world
should
building.
Just about do it.
Because the world building is
On the
so,
other side of the village. Let's go see him now.
yeah, because the world building is so incredible. That's what we get out of this. We get these incredible characters that are affected so greatly by the world around them, and the world is so well built that the characters also affect the world building around them too. It's just really good.
Hey, Satoru. How have you been? Keeping well?
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed. You're looking full of life, as always.
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers. The family business just keeps getting better and better. We sold some fireworks to Liyue a while back, and word is they were a real hit. So it looks like we'll be getting more business from over there in the future.
That's awesome.
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure you and Mr. Ryunosuke can manage?
And like this is the type of thing they do as well with these stories to get across like who the character we're hanging out with is. They have other characters interact with them and like very naturally talk about like what they do and what they know them for. Like they keep talking about how much work she's doing, how she's kind of maybe like leaving all the work to the last second, how difficult it must be. And it's making us like really more like impressed with her because the first we just meet her, she's just a really rebellious, like, you know, antsy type of character.
If it gets too much, don't forget, you can always ask me for help.
Great voice acting performance here as well, very natural too.
We should be fine. I think we can cope. Oh, yeah. This is some pickled radish from Mrs. Imatani.
Oh, wow, thank you so much. I never used to be a fan of pickled radish, would you believe? But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff and I couldn't get enough of it. It's a family staple now.
Speaking of your family, how's everyone doing?
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument.
Understandable.
But I guess that's every family.
110%, 110%. And like, I'm not talking about like really like crazy, like, you know, hit each other, roar at each other. That's not normal. But I do think it is a nice thing. Like, you know, families can fight. Families can definitely fight. The one thing I've learned with family is like, you know, you can avoid a lot of fights just by like even if you feel like you're in the right, understanding the other person's perspective for a second, even if the perspective seems weird. Like I'm not talking about anything super serious. I'm talking about something small, like say if you're like a teenager who like sometimes like leaves plates around the place and your mother or father are like, hey, why are you leaving plates all around the place? Instead of like, you know, I know it's hard as a teenager, instead of being like, oh, yo, you did this, like, you know, or like saying like, oh, just leave me alone or whatever. Like, you'd be surprised how like much it makes everyone's life easier if like you just take the hit and go, oh, I'm sorry, I'll try to do better next time. And like, you'll be surprised, like, unless you have an unreasonable parent, but like, you'll be surprised how a parent will just be like, a good parent will just be like, oh, okay, yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, just do it next time. Just try it. And like, oh no, like, and I'm not saying it goes both ways. By the way, if a parent's wrong, they should also apologize too. I'm not saying it should just be the child, you know.
Being close to family is better than never getting to see them, even if it does mean putting up with some conflict. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship, but still, they must get lonely with their child never visiting.
Huh, they didn't seem that way to me. I think they're just used to it. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way, they won't get so bored.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that, as would all of us in Konda Village. You're always welcome here.
Thank you. Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
There we go. So we, like, again, doing something nice for someone else so they will do something nice for us. Like, again, it seems like it's just transactional, but it's also just like, hey, this is kind of the way of the world, man. Just be nice to people, and you'll get nice stuff in return sometimes. Now, that's not always the case. Sometimes you'll be so nice that people take advantage of you. It's a really delicate and unbelievably hard process sometimes.
That was quick. Ah, young people are so handy.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom. Each have their strengths.
Speaking of youth, do you know what? It's been 50 years this year.
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the
Jesus,
time
man,
flies.
50 years.
You barely notice as the years go by, but then suddenly...
I hate when
50
people talk about years, man. I hate when people talk about years going by so fast because, like, I hate it, man. I hate it.
50 years since what? Some important day?
Well, if you must know, it was 50 years ago, back in the days when this young lady was still trying to win
Oh, wow.
me over, that...
Oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know
This is really
you
sweet.
were the one who was
This is super
hopelessly
sweet.
smitten and desperately trying to win my affection.
Well, maybe you're right.
It's a great song.
50 years ago, I proposed to my wife at the
Aw.
Naganahara fireworks show. We've been together ever since.
Thinking about the past just usually breaks my heart. Usually ends me. Usually kills me. You should be very proud of what you have. Congratulations to you both. You should be very proud of what you have. Congratulations to you both. I would say you should be very proud of what you have. Yeah, that thing is a nice answer.
To tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. I wasn't sure what I was doing when I walked into the Naganahara's shop and ordered my firework. Even as it was rising up into the sky, I still had no clue what I was going to say. But then it exploded, the sky lit up.
Oh, Jesus Christ,
I
dude.
looked back
Stop
at her
this.
and saw her eyes.
You're gonna make me cry.
twinkling in the light of the fireworks.
Beautiful.
Before I knew what was happening, apparently, I'd already said it. And, well, she'd said yes.
You went on autopilot.
50 years. In some ways, it's a long time. In others, it's no time at all. Really, it's just a number. But 50 years of being together, now that is something worth commemorating.
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary. If I'd known, I would have made some extra fancy fireworks just for you.
Sweetheart. Absolute sweetheart.
Oh, no, it's quite all right. We always set off the same firework every year. It wouldn't be the same without
And there we
it.
go again. We go again with the fireworks being something that is a constant in their lives that is not changing. It's something they can always look back on and feel good about.
Seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those days. Even at this age, we still look back with
This is
not
so
a single regret.
It's a nice thing to hear, but it's also very heartbreaking.
Ah, what a great relationship they have.
Paimon, sometimes you sound sarcastic. I know she's being 100% serious. Sometimes it sounds sarcastic in what she's saying.
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy with the fireworks show coming up? Was there something you needed to discuss?
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to talk about, but here goes.
Sakujiro. So he came back.
Huh? You know him?
That was a quick shot, wasn't it?
He was our boy's best friend when they were young. They were inseparable. They grew up together, shared everything with each other, and went everywhere together. But one day, they had a terrible argument.
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful and wanted to see what the outside world was like.
Right. Which, like, now, like, if you look at Inazuma, I don't think anyone would call it peaceful.
But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that there was nothing wrong at all with being peaceful.
But I guess maybe it is peaceful. It's just, like, peaceful for the wrong reasons, I guess?
You know what children are like. They get terribly worked up about these sorts of things. In the end, Sakujiro stormed off, and that was that.
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but he didn't want to talk with us about how he was really feeling.
Right.
Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other reason, he joined the Tenryou Commission. He rarely comes home anymore.
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke, and I'm sure he'd be willing to help. But since it's Sakujiro, I don't feel there's any way we can get involved.
What a strange coincidence. Who'd have thought?
I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said because of past mistakes and wasn't willing to elaborate. Now I finally understand why he can't decide what to do.
It can be also kind of difficult to admit your mistakes, right? And to admit something that, like, you know, you feel is wrong about your past. It can be scary. Once it's done and once it's out there and the pain you go through it there, it can feel easier, but like in the moment, not easy.
Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the Tenryou Commission, the other grows up to join the Tenryou Commission's most wanted list.
Paimon's like, wow, this story's great. Yeah, it's pretty good. I guess this is fate.
Well, no worries. If that's the case, then never mind. We can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no need to make things difficult for you. This sounds like something for Sakujiro and Keisuke to resolve between themselves.
Yes, It'd be so nice if they could go back to the way things were.
I think after all these years, they ought to let go of their grudges.
There we go. I mean,
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
time is a great healer of wounds. It is. And, like, I find that, like, you know, and one of the best pieces of advice I ever got of someone was like, because I was the type of person that would, like, constantly apologize if I did something wrong. Because we all do stuff wrong sometimes. We all make mistakes. We all say something we don't mean. All this stuff happens. But I was always that type of person who would always be like, sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And they'd be like, leave it. And in some cases, if, like, say, like, you know, eventually you're going to say something that, like, upsets someone. You know, whether it be something slightly rude or really rude and you don't intend it to be rude, or you make a mistake, you say something, you know, whatever. And one of the difficult things, first of all, is, like, it's a talent that you learn, that I had to learn as I got, like,
By royal decree.
older? And not older, because I don't think it's to do with age. I think it's to do with just, like, because, like, I took me a long time, and I was still doing it, like, a year ago. One of the things that, like, you learn is, like, instead of saying sorry, saying sorry all the time without a gesture, what it's doing is kind of, like, just reminding the person of what you did. And, like, if you did, and probably the example, like, I never, you know, not in anything serious, but I'm saying, like, say if it's, like, say if you made a joke that wasn't very funny, that was, like, to your friend, and they took it a little bit harder than, you know, you thought they would. Which happens to the best of us. It really does. Well, what's happening here?
Yoimiya, something bad's happened. Some people from the Tenryou Commission.
Okay, this is
came
very
by.
serious. I'll just finish my thought really quickly. And very simply put, if you keep saying sorry, you know, over and over again, like, what tends to happen is that person's gonna be reminded every single time you say sorry. Sorry. Oh yeah, he did that. Sorry. Oh, she said that. Sorry. Oh, they said that. But if you're like, I apologize, and the gesture is like, okay, I'm gonna leave you be, but I'm gonna show you that, like, I'm gonna give you space. And eventually, like, it lets them think, like, okay, like, they didn't intend for this to happen, they didn't do this, and, like, it's much better if you just kind of, like, not ignore it, but kind of just be like, okay, I've apologized, now I'm gonna give you space, you know?
Huh? Why? Do they know? Pops, are you alright? They didn't do anything
Yeah,
to
this,
you, did they?
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in.
Oh, did he go in?
because
Did they
of
go
the
in
fire
anyway?
hazard. But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew Sakujiro was inside. Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window. The Tenryou Commission wasn't able to capture him.
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough time to make his mind up. Pops, did you see where he went? Oh, the Tenryou Commission will definitely be chasing after him.
Did you catch any of their names?
Good point. Names. We need names.
Yeah, we need to definitely find them.
Suddenly showing up like this, surely it must be Keisuke's doing. The commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stowaway.
Okay.
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good look at them either. If you're wondering which way they went, they left the city.
So this is actually like kind of scary on both ends, because I don't want the consequences to fall back on Ryunosuke here, or Yoimiya.
I wish I'd caught their names. But I didn't hear a thing.
Oh, because of his hearing. It's okay, buddy.
As it happens, I did.
Oh, Moriko.
I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them on the way over. I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like you said.
Just as I thought. Thanks. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything.
100%.
And even worse, there'll be no coming back from it for Sakujiro.
Like, again, there's been no attempt to heal any wounds. There's been nothing there that, like, has, like, changed, like, anything, you know what I mean? And, like, there's probably, like, a feeling of, like, oh, you're stowing away here? You didn't even come and see me?
We can't let that happen. Come with me. Let's track them down.
Let's go. I'm all for this. Oh, yeah, by the way, I should say as well, before we go any further, yes, Xiao is level 80 now, which is good. We're very close to a level 80 Bennett. He's actually just like 2 away from getting to level 80,
Ow.
which is really good.
Where did that come
Of course, we're gonna be then once we get to the enemy that we need for Kazuha, we're gonna start leveling him up. When we get to the enemy that we need for Kazuha, we're gonna be exclusively trying to level up Kazuha and Sayu. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, did we get a reward for? We did get a reward for this. I'll take that. Thank you. Great. I keep forgetting you get rewards for this stuff. So whereabouts are we going here? Just finding some clues. Oh, the kids.
Friends. Let's ask them.
Yeah, the kids. The kids that started this whole thing off, and they respect Yoimiya a lot. So.
Hi, Yoimiya. Are the weapons to scare away the great Mujina?
Oh my God, they're still thinking about this.
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right now. You can go collect them from my house later.
Aren't you gonna play with us, Yoimiya?
They're so sweet, and again, it just shows out the character of Yoimiya.
I'm sorry. I have something important to do right now. I'll be back later on. But I'll bring you guys some candy next time. The extra sweet candy, the one you guys love.
Yeah!
Oh.
We're gonna get candy!
She's such a people pleaser, though. She's such a people pleaser.
Candy! Whoa!
Like, maybe she should have been like, hey, look, I'll play with you later. I have to do stuff. You know?
Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Did you see a bunch of scary-looking men come by here at all?
Yep, we did. It looked like they were chasing someone.
Saika, people are gonna kill for freckles like that when they're older, okay? I wish I had some freckles, to be honest.
Are they trying to catch a monster too?
No, don't worry. It's all just a big misunderstanding. Be good kids and stay out of trouble, alright? Stay in the city for now, and I'll come play with you after the fireworks start.
We will. We'll be on our best behavior, especially for you, Yoimiya.
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going.
Man, we're so lucky this game looks good at every single time of day.
Mind. I guess I'll have to step in.
Is that them? That is them. That looks like them for sure.
There are people from the Tenryu Commission over there. It must be them.
I was gonna press my burst.
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
But but she's really sweet, and I'm a cute little guy. We got a chicken with us.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to
I'm
talk
excited to
them
see
about
the conclusion to
something.
this story. I really am.
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting past.
Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Don't be talking to her like that.
Ugh, what a nuisance!
Yeah, you're a nuisance. You're Mr. Nuisance.
Well,
Okay.
You've only got yourself to
Wait,
blame.
are we playing as Yoimiya? Hold on a second. Okay, hold on a second. Let's check this out. These shoes, look at these. That's pretty cool. So level 67 out of 70. Her weapon is a bow, which is pretty freaking cool. Ruled by thunder, so is she electric? I don't think, well, maybe her bow was just electric. So let's see, so use a Nabi fire dance. During this time, arrows, so it's tapestry, wave a sparkler and causes a ring of saltpeter to surround her. During this time, arrows fired by Yoimiya's normal attack will be blazing arrows. And their damage will be increased and converted to pyro damage during this time. Normal attack firework flare up will not generate kindling arrows at charge level 2. This effect will deactivate when Yoimiya leaves the field. Niwabi is a form of incense firework created by Yoimiya herself. Its ability to be lit without any prior training or preparation has made it a real hit. After many fire-related incidents, the Tenryou Commission has ordered the use of Niwabi banned. But small bright sparks can often be still seen springing up at night. Seen from above, they look almost like twinkling stars. So this move that she does is banned, but she's like, I'm using it anyway. It's level 8 as well. Ryukin Sacrophage. Yoimiya leaps into the air along with her original creation in the Ryukin Sacrophage and fires forth blazing rockets bursting with surprises that deal AoE pyro damage and mark one of the hit opponents with Aura's Blaze. Aura's Blaze, all normal charge, plunging attacks, elemental skills, and elemental bursts by any party member other than Yoimiya will hit opponent marked by Aura's Blaze will be triggered an explosion dealing AoE pyro damage. When an opponent affected by Aura's Blaze is defeated before its duration expires, the effect will pass on to another nearby opponent who will inherit the remaining damage. Fireworks are man-made, it can be triggered every 2 seconds. When Yoimiya is down, Aura's Blaze effects creates to her skills will be deactivated. Okay. Comets fired into the sky, though they last but an instant, the memory of her brilliance shall surely live on. Let's try this out. So sick. Okay, here we go.
The fuse is lit.
Watch you get that. And it's, oh my god, we should have started with official and then gone in with the fire arrows. I think would have been better. That would have been a better idea. We can still try out our weapons here. Like try it now. Yeah, look at that. That's insane. It's pretty sick. And then we could easily go like this, swirl into it. You know what I mean? Come here, boys.
By royal decree.
I agree.
Time for a light show.
Look at that. This is sick. So this is the move that takes up into the sky. I might save it for whatever battle's coming next with these guys. Like these guys over here. So again, let's start with this. And then go this.
Here comes the fireworks.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh, I totally messed that one up. So any moves now done by this will burst as well. So sick. Such a sick character.
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryou Commission?
How dare you not let us?
You will be punished for your actions. There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the edges of the world.
You're saying that I was running away.
Look at that. The one with the loudest mouth had the fastest feet. We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
This is a really cool combat. Like, so fun. So fun. So are they gonna be over here just like hanging out? Oh, they are. Dude. Oh, he's trying to escape on the boat. I'll take that.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro.
Jesus Christ. Well, he has the, I think, like, you're talking about, like, two different paths here, Keisuke.
You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a duel.
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands.
It's a weird fate.
If this is to be my fate,
yeah,
I accept it. I have nothing else to say.
But your return says that you finally came around to my point of view.
Whatever you say.
Oh, he's just gonna let it happen. Just do it.
You will return with me to the Tenryou Commission to await your sentencing.
Bro.
The one who made this boat will also be
punished.
punished.
No.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this. Don't you have anything else to say to one another?
You were best buds.
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other people's business, but stay out of this. It does not concern you.
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
Then why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? And why were you so reluctant to leave after you got here? I'll tell you why. This is why.
Yeah.
This is the chance you've been waiting for. To talk everything through.
And I think it's a perfect character to have mend a fence. Is a character who, like, has been literally mending people's fences. You know what I mean?
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I
Bro.
work for the Tenryou Commission. There is never any room for discussion.
Calm down.
Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his skills with the sword are as disappointing now as they ever were.
That's sad.
What are you talking about? And just who do you think you're kidding? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here.
Oh, look.
Seems to me
Look,
like
she
you
can
haven't
fish
had a
out the
chance to
situation, no
talk.
problem.
I can see it in your faces. You both have so much to say, and you're just gonna choose to keep it
Heck
all
yeah,
inside?
get him good.
Don't flatter yourself. What would you know?
What would you know?
Yoimiya, leave it. It was just my wishful thinking.
I don't think she's gonna leave it.
No, I
Yeah,
won't
she's not.
leave it.
She's definitely not. She's not the type to leave
I'll
it.
stand by and watch when you haven't even done anything. Keisuke, you seem to like settling things with a duel, so let's do it your way.
What?
I challenge you to a duel.
Yoimiya!
If I win, then you need to say everything that's in your heart. No more running from your feelings. And the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, you will tell Keisuke exactly why you came back, no matter what the consequences are. You have to tell him everything.
So the idea of having a character who like is so like into the idea of running towards her feelings, telling people not to run away from feelings, actually works so well.
If you don't say anything now, you may never have another chance.
She's so open with the way she talks to people.
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro and accept the Tenryou.
Oh my god, Yoimiya! Well, we're gonna kill him anyway.
Yoimiya.
Yoimiya will destroy this
I
guy.
accept.
Look at the
Let's settle
shot.
this with a duel.
Sir, we're here to back you
Oh,
up.
for real? Let's go. Okay, let's be fair about this. Okay, let's not be fair about this. Okay, you guys asked for this. That's fine. So this is what I call blowing all you guys up. Little vaporize. You know what I mean?
Withdraw.
Look at this. This is called vaporization. This is called be friends. Be friends. Be friends. Be friends. Be friends. Be friends. Everyone be friends. Everyone be friends. Please, everyone be friends. Be friends. You should all be friends. Okay, do you want this? All of you, be friends. There you go. Your friend got swirled to death. You got electro charge. Look at this. Oh wait, it's me, still me.
Fire hazard.
Sick. So sick. Yomi is so
Sir,
good.
They are too strong. We need more men.
Stand down.
But I'll get more men.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand down.
It's good voice acting here as well.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as Sakujiro was back then. Why were you so convinced that we had things to say to each other?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did order a firework from me.
Right.
Then your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something special to you both. And that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to each other. Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely, do they?
What a line. What a line. Imagine doing fireworks by yourself. If someone does that as well, let me know. Tell me what the experience is like.
The reason I came back is that I felt lost.
I'm not a big fan of fireworks because I have 3 cats.
It wasn't that I'd changed my mind. I just felt that what I'd done in the past was to try to escape from reality. I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. It all left a deep impression on me.
Wow. And like that's the thing, we can relate to this having our own experiences, how like we look at Inazuma in a completely different way because we came from Liyue and Mondstadt.
I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world and bring them back home.
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things are here?
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that I never should have run away like that.
Okay.
After all, you never ran away.
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I couldn't ignore it any longer.
Life isn't easy for anyone.
No, it is not. It is not. It is definitely not, especially in Inazuma.
I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas
Okay.
were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more than to see her will done.
So he's not even one of those people that kind of is like, yo, I kind of see the fault in this. He's like, she's my god.
But now, my role is to punish violators.
There you go.
of the
Okay, maybe I was
Sakoku
wrong. I was a little bit wrong.
and confiscate people's visions. It's not what I signed up for when I joined the Tenryou Commission.
It can feel good.
I do wonder, am I really doing the right thing?
That's honestly, like, I'd say no. But also, like, it takes a lot to realize something like this, especially since you signed up for something, you've dedicated your life to something. It can definitely take a lot more to realize that. Oh, the silence between the two of them.
Vote is yours. Huh? I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
Heck yeah.
What will you say to the higher-ups?
Don't worry about that. I'll handle it. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and complicated, but it can be done.
Well, I won a tournament, so you could just win a tournament.
I will lend you my help, but until then, you'll have to wait.
This song's amazing. This song is incredible, by the way. Listen. It's so good. It's the type of music that would stay with me forever. It's the type of music that, like, you know, years later or 20 years from now, I'm going to be like, oh my god, remember that song?
And don't kick the bucket on the way out.
Don't worry, Keisuke. I won't.
This is a really beautiful ending, and I feel like what they've done with this whole story quest is they've showed us the old couple who love each other unconditionally, who were able to witness through their love, they were able to witness kind of a very budding, lovely friendship that was broken by time. And through, you know, decisions made by both characters. And then they were also able to, like, see how Yoimiya interacts with everyone as well, and how she's able to help everybody. She's always helping people. She is, like, the bridge between almost everybody, and she's the person that keeps people's, like, past, like, in the present, like, in a way, in a good way. She keeps everyone kind of, like, remembering the good times through her fireworks. And I feel like she's the perfect character to, like, come between these two and kind of be like, hey, remember, you guys used to be pretty good. I think everything about this was really well done together.
Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Oh, no, I'm gonna cry. No.
Maybe next time.
Two boys just watching fireworks. Two boys just watching fireworks. You know what I say? Is there anything better?
I'll be demoted for sure.
That's actually, yeah, that's a big deal for him.
It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't explain why I went through with it.
That boat.
It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along.
Jesus Christ, man.
It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind, my actions betrayed my intent.
Yep. Like she said, with the soldiers be waiting up there blocking everyone coming in.
I think you did the right thing.
Yes.
And look, now you've managed to resolve the grievance in your heart by talking about it.
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you were quite so perceptive. You saw right into what I was thinking.
That's only because I know your parents so well. They're both really nice people, so I didn't think the apple would fall too far from the tree.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud and reckless, maybe, but you live up to the family name. By the way,
look at this shot.
Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the two of us set off back then.
That's
right. Would you be able to make one for me?
It's so sweet. It's so freaking sweet. This is killing me.
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again. And
Oh.
I'm afraid Sakujiro is the one with the
Oh
slip.
no. Go after him,
see.
buddy. Go after him. I'm going to Liyue alone. Of course you are, Sakujiro. And I'm coming with you. Keisuke, you can't swim. Keisuke! I made a promise, Sakujiro. A promise. Don't you leave him, Keisuke. And I don't mean to. I don't mean to. Oh, Keisuke. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That's the vibes. Don't tell me it's not the vibes.
Never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I mentioned that Sakujiro ordered a firework from me, didn't I? I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro
Oh my
probably
God.
won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste, so I'll make an exception and let you set it off instead.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start of the fireworks show.
Yoimiya, the way you took command of that whole situation was amazing.
She was incredible.
What can I say?
She was incredible.
I like to talk. I'm a strong believer
I have
in
chills.
the power of words. If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without doing anything, eventually you'll watch every last opportunity to resolve it slip away before your eyes.
Yeah. Totally look, this is not real and not real at all, but I do think it's a happy accident that there's a reflection of the tree and the reflection of ourselves showing in this as well. And I do think there is a lot of like talking, looking at yourself and looking at what your own decisions were in this whole chapter, this whole story quest, whether it be looking at like, your past, or looking at your relationship with your wife, looking at your relationship with your father, looking at yourself and looking how you're conducting yourself when it comes to your business, looking at yourself and how you conduct yourself with your friends. I know this isn't intentional, this whole shot here, but like it kind of like makes me feel a certain way.
Sakujiro and Keisuke
Maybe it is intentional, I don't know.
in their relationship, but that's no reason to live with remorse. Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks.
Yes!
My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
Oh, a firework specifically for us. I love that when we always switch back into official. Yeah. Our girl. The most used character, someone did say Oz is probably our most used character, but official is definitely our most used character. She's fantastic. She's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, this has been an incredible story mission, and the thing is, like, this game is just really, really good. I wanted to give people an update really quickly on Wuthering Waves. I thought it was going to be a PlayStation game, and like I was talking on Twitter and with a few of my patrons as well. I do the behind the scenes post on Patreon once a week where we talk about like what's coming up with the Let's Plays and all this stuff. Stuff that like when I'm sitting down thinking about what's happening. And I was talking about maybe getting into Wuthering Waves. The issue is that like I can play it on my iPad. It will run on my iPad no problem. Like I have an iPad for drawing and it still works for everything else. The issue is that it won't be comfortable for me to record, and I won't be able to give you a good assessment. So we're gonna wait until it comes out on PS5, and also I want to give it time as well. You can see here I have downloaded Honkai Star Rail, but the thing is, like, we're not even gonna play that yet either. If I'm playing these games, I want to make sure I'm giving them the right amount of time. I don't want to play Wuthering Waves one episode and then. Because what will happen is, and it's no fault of you guys or anyone's, it would just be the situation where I play Wuthering Waves for one episode, like 2-hour episode, and then 3 weeks from now, or even a week from now, I'd have people be like, when's the next episode? And I'd be like, well, I'm not playing, and then they'd be like, that's really disappointing. And it would be, right? It would be, to have so much hype around, like, a first thing, especially with Honkai as well. People are like, you should play Honkai Star Rail. The good thing is, though, everyone has really understood that, like, by the way, the main character designs for these characters are incredible. I love the girl design. It's so cool. It's so cool. Yeah, I think that you guys have been very understanding of that. You know that you want to give this. You guys love Honkai Star Rail as well, and you'd love to give it the time of day. Like, you wouldn't just want me rushing into it. Oh, here we go. Oh, with him going on his boat. Excuse me.
Huh?
Oh, man. Holy hell. This is so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Oh, it's...
Once again leaving Inazuma, but a reminder to remember your past.
Keisuke.
Yeah. Just like a quick reminder, don't forget. Oh, buddy. This is beautiful.
So, Yumiya, these
Oh.
fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yumiya?
This is her time. Yeah. Oh, it's just to Paimon?
Oh.
Yeah, she gets it. Paimon gets it. See, this is why Paimon's not rude. She gets it. She gets it. She understands. She can be tactful when she needs to be. It's so beautiful.
That was amazing.
It was gorgeous.
Beautiful, I could weep.
And can we be honest, like, the only time Yoimi was quiet was when the fireworks are going off, when she's being reminiscent about the past, and she's reminiscent about what, like, her favorite thing in the world. I think that's such a cool detail.
I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed.
It was very pretty. It's okay to cry.
Oh, remember that big one that went up first? The gold one? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, Paimon saw it! It was one of the best ones! They won't forget that anytime soon!
That's what I wanted to hear. I was hoping it would leave a deep impression on you guys. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I hope you'll always be able to look back fondly on the fireworks you saw tonight.
This is what we were saying. It's like, no matter where your journey goes, remember those fireworks.
I believe that as time goes by, this firework will only grow brighter and more beautiful in your heart.
It's so good. And like, it's literally like, and I think we can draw it back to our sister as well. It's like, it kind of like, hey, don't, like, we're not forgetting our past either. But maybe this is something that, like, you know, no matter how far we stray from Yoimiya and how far we stray from Inazuma after this, because after this we're going to be going to Sumeru, then Fontaine, then whatever comes after that.
And also, you're technically my customers
That's
now.
so awesome. Yeah, but we can still remember this time.
This is your paper slip.
And it makes me
If you ever
like.
want to see that golden firework again, just come and see me.
We're gonna say thank you for your kindness, but I will say that, like, it also helps me remember, like, the other places you've been to. You know what I mean? Because, like, can I be, like, just being completely honest with you guys? When those fireworks are going off, I thought of Liyue and I thought of Mondstadt. Like, it makes me sad to think about it. It's been like almost like 5 months since we started this game, and while that's not an incredibly long time, one of the things that does feel like was so distant now was our time with Kaya and Diluc, and it feels like we're far away, right? Even though we can go and see them anytime, it feels like we're far away. And I miss them sometimes. And I miss my Liyue. I'm already missing my Liyue crew as well. I miss talking to Shenhe. Shenhe I wish we could have seen again. Tartaglia, Child, I wish we could have seen again. We can still see Xiao. We have a Xiao mission going on right now that's a daily thing, but still it's brought back a lot of things.
You know, Yoimiya, you seemed to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were so quiet, and it was like you couldn't hear anything
Yep,
at all.
that's her.
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of being
It's her
silent
thing.
while
It's
I
her
watch
thing.
fireworks.
It's her thing.
Quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky feels like a sacred ceremony to me. You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sis, fireworks commemorate friendship. For Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage.
There we go. They're kind of spelling it out here, but, like, I really feel like they let us piece everything together as
And
well.
for Keisuke and Sakajiro, they were commemorating... Oh yeah, right, beliefs!
I love the relationship Paimon and Wander have.
As for me, to be honest, even though I've thought about it countless times before, I still haven't found an answer.
Seriously? Huh. Paimon was expecting something deep and philosophical.
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on an answer.
Because it's just so natural.
It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it was by chance that I ended up learning this craft from my pops.
Okay.
It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and discovered that people associate watching fireworks with the things that are most precious to them.
So she learned by just communicating.
Fireworks that disappear
Gorgeous.
in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our Shogun desires. But people's feelings don't just disappear, and it's those feelings that give fireworks their purpose. If nobody wanted to watch fireworks, then they wouldn't exist.
True.
Also, consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas because so many people are emotionally invested in the existence of fireworks. If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they? You know, I don't really think about complicated things like this very often. But I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
And that's it. There's an Act 2 to this quest as well.
Inazuma is not such a bad place.
Oh, sorry. Anyway.
As usual, it's the first stop, Komori Tea House. Are you ready to head over?
Okay, so first though, I want to see what Act 2. Oh no, this is just the next Archon quest. So sick, such a sick time. Really great quest, really meaningful, really and I hate the word meaningful because it's been so drowned out on the internet to mean nothing anymore. But I guess when I say meaningful, what I mean is that, like, it had this essence to it that every single moment in the in what we were doing had a purpose. Like every single thing we did meant something to Yoimiya's character, and that's how you do a character story quest. You know, that's how you do it. Nice little killing there. Nice little killing. Let's start the killing. Okay, so we still have our commissions to do, so we might just go up and do those now. We'll start with this one, which is... Actually, we can just travel over here and do it from there. It's actually much easier instead of swimming across. So yeah, I held off on commissions because, like, you know, we started the story quest last time, so it only made sense to go into the story quest this time. After you do commissions, we have some world quests to do, which I will be doing those as well. We also have some wishing to do, but we're gonna be doing the wishing first because I don't want to. You know, we're gonna put you out of your misery. Not that watching a story quest is misery, Jesus Christ.
Another test subject.
By royal decree.
But I just want to make sure we have nothing else on the brain, and those commissions are one of those things that would be in my head for a while. So we need to upgrade his weapon, by the way. We need to. Oh, did you see that guy was like laid up against the freaking wall, like a drunk person, like a friend puts a drunk person that way?
There's no advantage here.
Oh, we could totally put some of these in the water, right?
Barbados. Goodness.
Oh, did something block them?
Barely a scrap.
Did you block my evil plan?
No, my sword.
How dare?
Foreign.
How dare? Look at all this. Look at all these items. Wait, there's one more left. There he is. This is so many items.
The wrong test subject.
No, I don't want to cook. I never cook. There we go. Next story mission is this is going to be a talkie mission, so I imagine it's going to be one we want to do now. I don't know what we're going to do. I think I want to do the other Persuasives quest, of course. We want to do that. But I think in terms of world quests, I'm not sure. We could start the world quest. I want to read a book as well. I want to read some as well. I think what we're going to read in terms of books is, if I can go to the archive for a second, what we're going to read in terms of books is... Is there another edition in the Teyvat Travel Guide? We don't have volume 3 yet, so we need to get that volume 3. Is there a bookstore around the place? Is there a bookstore in this place? Maybe it's in, here? Maybe not. Okay, let's see what we can read. What we're planning on reading today, and we usually, like, end it with a book, because I do want to read more of the books, and I don't want to, like, actually get down. So okay, so thank you once again, Mine, for actually making it a full thing of this for me. Legend of Vanessa. We started it, but we haven't read volume 2 yet. We haven't read volume 2 of Legend of Vanessa. That's perfect. Yeah, we'll read that today. And I want to make it a mission to make sure to read one book every single day in this game like we did before. Because I do want to get more into, like, the idea of the lore and stuff like that. I do want to get into it. And we might read The Legend of Vanessa Volume 1 just to get a recap of everything too. It's about time. Welcome, are you having a problem? You don't need problems, you just want to wander around. Well, this is a humble Bantan Sango agency. I'm a detective. Might I ask your name? My name is Sangon. I'm the president of the detective agency. Well, Kaikama is the president, but the detective agency is only 2 employees. So it's the first time you've been in a detective agency? I've never seen a detective in Liyue. We saw a lawyer. Liyue doesn't need detectives. I've heard about how much they value contracts there. Besides, the mill led to quickly solve problems large and small. Even if there were a detective agency, I suspect it would be closed down due to lack of business. Now, I was kind of looking just, can I be a detective? You want to be a detective? It's a tough job. Don't let fiction fool you. There are no thrilling cases or life or death decisions during cases. Real detective work is more along the lines of files that fill an entire room, muddy mountain roads, and suspects who leave nary a trace. Maybe it's hard to understand from me just describing it. It happened to have a small case open. Why don't you get to... Oh, let's go. Let's do it. Reggie went to collect some a little while ago. He hasn't returned. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I went over everything with him. Even if something unexpected happened, he should be able to handle it. What I'm more concerned about is whether you would found what he's looking for or not. So I'll wait for your news. Let's go. It's over this way. Okay. Sorry, guys. I hope I cut that out because I just had the worst sneezing fit of my life. I think, like, sneezing and Calvin is just the most normal thing now. I don't know what's happening. I think it is because, like there's always, like, weather changes. And, like in European countries, you're going to get more weather changes than, you know, in places that have more of a stagnant weather all year round. But it just annoys me, man. Because sometimes I'm like so in the zone, and then I'll be like, I'll have to pause and go, ah, Jesus Christ. Oh. Looks like we're gonna have to kill some people. Ow.
Want a taste of my hammer?
Want to taste the hammer?
I got careless.
Here, have you guys asked if you want...
Fry.
Do you want to taste my sword? Look at this, look at this, look at this. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. We're serving, we're serving, we're serving, we're serving, we're serving, we're serving. You have a chance to go home and tell your family that you didn't die today. What's your choice? Okay, you made your choice. That's fine. Now they won't even find you.
Have a little taste.
Worthless.
We want to do it too. We want to pass away too. We've grown tired of this world. We've grown tired of living. We are tired of living. Your assistant Sango was talking about? Were you expecting me? Well, not really. Just Sango said that someone was coming to help out. So she found her? Oh, here we go. Are those treasure hoards? Why are they so close to the city? Ryuji, why are you here? And this suspicious outlander? I'm Sango's assistant. Sango's assistant? That sounds even more suspicious. Alright, let's not be overly sensitive, Ryuji. What brings you here? I was following up a suspicious person here according to Sango's instructions, but then I bumped into some treasure hoarders. The traveler is an assistant invited by Sango. We just drove the treasure hoarders off together. I see, but why would there be treasure hoarders nearby? Ryuji, you just mentioned you were following some suspicious people. Hey, did you follow the treasure hoarders from inside the city? I think so. Sango's been dealing with a serial theft case. I've been searching the city based on her hunch. Shortly after, I spotted a suspicious man named Hamizaka. He left in a panic after I just asked a couple of questions. I followed him out of town, and you all know what happened after that. Ryuji, how are you suddenly so good at talking? You were much of a talker before. Working with Sango makes you a good speaker, I see, eh? So are you here to follow a suspicious person here? You can say that, albeit the suspicious person we're pursuing was actually you. Andu said that there was a suspicious blonde outlander wandering around town, so we came to have a look. That's why we followed you. I didn't know you were Sango's assistant. Sorry for the misunderstanding. It's cool, dude. Don't worry about it. Oh, Ryuji. You said you found the suspicious person in the city, right? That's correct. How dare they try to sink our paws into the city? Yeah, but when it's only us. Why is he suddenly at a loss for words? So we can only drive off 2 treasure hoarders by ourselves. To get rid of them completely, we have to rely on you guys. If you want to see the evidence, go to the city and look for Sango. She will explain everything in detail. And Amano, let's go look for Sango. If we really are treasure hoarders in town, we should do something. Yes, that's right. Let's go find Sango, Ryuji. You should head back soon, too. Phew. Let's head back. That thing you just said. Sango asked me to say them. We've done our part. Let's go back. Wait, what? This is a lot. This is half a world quest. Hold on now. This is half a world quest here. You know what I mean? Having to go back 3 times to one place? That's a world quest. I expect world quest rewards. At least half the world quest rewards. I'll take a Tavon. I'll take a book. An XP book. Miss Sango, is this true? Are the serial burglars in the city really work at the treasure hoarders? Oh, here they are. Okay, I thought it was who's talking. I was wondering. This is for certain. I've shown you the evidence. I'm sure that your professional instincts, you should already have figured it out. The treasure hoarders, how dare they? They have no regard for us at all, do they? Oh no, let's head back and report this. We must step up our patrols. We can't give those jerks a single opening. Miss Song, we may be bored with the evidence. We need you to convince the higher-ups to take action. No problem. Go ahead. It's not what our agency's ability to handle treasure hoarders. We'll have to rely on the police for that. Please rest assured, we shan't let any treasure hoarders off. What are you planning? I'm a detective, so I plan on solving the case, of course. The 2 Dushin from the police station are important assistants in closing that case. After the Dushin step up in their patrols, the treasure hoarders in town will be on high alert. Ryuji, you fought with the treasure hoarders at the place I asked you to go to, right? Yes, Traveler and I fought them off. Yeah, right. That's good. You probably made quite a splash. All we have to do now is wait for an opportunity. Thank you for your help, Traveler. Here's your recommendation. So a few XP books. Now they've seen the treasure hoarders with their own eyes, which will cause them to step up the patrols in the city. That was all something only you could have done. After all, it was more effective to let the Dushin witness the treasure hoarders themselves than for me just to tell them. Anyway, take these. Who knows, maybe you'll need your help again sometime. Oh, we didn't get XP books, but we did half a world quest. Curious. Maybe your reward should reflect the mission next time. People are like, you come, you just walked places. Yes. And what of it? Walking is tough sometimes. I'm trying to kill every enemy we come across and collect flowers whenever we see them in this place. Just because, like, I know we're gonna have to level up Kazuha and Sayu. But I honestly feel like leveling up Kazuha and Sayu isn't gonna be that difficult just because, like, we know our place. We know the place we're gonna be going to. We're gonna look up, like, a map of places we can go to.
Evil conquering.
So I don't see it as such a hard thing. You know what I mean? Not that it's not gonna take time, but I feel like there's a difference between time and difficulty. You know? Complete the time trial challenge. I love a time trial challenge. I'll defeat these guys? These are the guys that... Okay, calm down.
Witness the power of good.
These are the guys that say Fan Ru all the time. Fan Ru? Wait. Get rid of this guy. Yeah, our team is really powerful now. Honestly, we could get rid of this with Xingqiu's move though as well, so... But we're here now, you know? We're here now, we might as well enjoy the sights. We should get extra stuff for this. 10. I have a feeling we've already finished our commission somehow. Now we get to go up to this pretty place again. And jump off as usual. Yeah, if we jump up there, I would definitely have fallen onto something, hit some on the way down. Poor Fisher would have hit her head. Oh, it looks like it's another time trial. Is it? Reach the oh, it's a reach the destination type thing. Okay. Let's go. Oh my god, already? Calvino. Can we do the trial again? No, let's just go for it. What? What? I'm still gonna try it. Abandon challenge, there we go, that's better. Yeah, let's not be stupid about this. This was actually, we did this one before. Oh, I almost got very scared there. Yeah, we did this one before. Where are we going? Up this way? Oh god, we nearly got busted again there. Like, it's a very fun one. That's right here. Taking our Sakura Bloom for ourselves. And there we go. And there's a chest. Oh. I'll take that. Okay, there we go. So we have completed all our commissions. Let's go and collect our commission rewards from Inazuma City. And then we're going to start something that I've been kind of itching to do since the start. And that is try and wish on these characters. This character, I should say. Your goods and services. Let's go.
Add Astra. Thank you for complete.
So what do we get? Of course, the usual stuff. Okay, let's see what else we can do here. We get this here. We're trying to get everything off our minds, right? Before we start wishing. I'll take these, no problem. Did we get any mail? We did get mail. Oh, nice. Like, it's always nice to get. We should also get our achievements. Just in case. You never know. Was that one there? There was one there. Yeah, just in case. That could be the difference between getting an extra one and not an extra one. Okay, let's find a nice place to do this. I mean, it's all nice. Actually, here would be very nice. Let's go. Okay, so do we do... We'll start with 10. We'll start with 10 and see where this goes. Okay? Wait. I'm so freaking nervous. Okay, there's a 4-star. There's a 4-star. Maybe we get like a C6. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, cool. Actually, very cool. Very cool. I want to count how many wishes we have here, right? I want to count how many wishes we have here. Hold on a second. So I'm going to do, what is it? We have... Oh, I'm so nervous, man. If we don't get it this time, it's just not supposed to happen. You know what I mean? And I would say to people, you know, you do not have to give anything for that at all. So 39 wishes. Is that right? Maybe I'm wrong with that. Okay. 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 Every time we don't get one, it's nerve-wracking. So I might do one at a time, because we have like all we need for... After this one, we'll do one at a time. I think that's what we do. Oh my god. We're doing one at a time after this. Oh, we got him. 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 Did we get him? What if it's a weapon? What if it's a weapon? What if it's a weapon? Yeah!
I've gone
Yes!
through many names and titles during my journey. Although each one is more eminent than any ordinary mortal could imagine.
The boy!
They're all just water under the bridge to me now. Call me whatever you like. Go ahead. Let me see what you can come up with.
Pretty. Beautiful.
Don't disappoint me.
Awesome. Cool. Nicely dressed. Just a little guy. Didn't do anything wrong. Cool shoes. Cool outfit. Oh. I'm so excited. We're going to be leveling these up, guys, as much as we can. We're going to be giving him all like a really good artifacts, leveling up his weapons, and whatever weapon we use for him at this time. Hopefully we get his actual weapon. You guys made this possible. This isn't me. This isn't like me doing this. This is you guys who made this possible. You guys made this possible, not me. It's all you. We have the prettiest character in the history of the world. And we got a Farazan, which is pretty cool. Oh my god. Like my
General Goro of the Watatsumi Island Resistance ready and waiting. I've long heard of your sterling reputation, and I look forward to fighting our way to victory side by side. So, what do you think? Did that sound inspiring?
I wasn't expecting this. What? Okay, that's lucky. That is lucky to get a Goru out of that pack. What? That's like a freaking incredible pack. Like, look at this. First of all, Goru. Absolutely cool. Just a cool character. He has a fish in a box for some reason. The great general of the Watsumi Island Forces. He's deeply trusted by his subordinates. And then, he's a general. But look at this. Sick as heck. You're dead. You're all dead. Oh my god, even his idol animation is evil. I mean, not evil. Oh my god. A wayfaring figure whose identity is a mystery. He dresses like a mountain aesthetic, but he certainly does not act the part. I was told not to look at his, into his eyes. No, I was told not to look at his story yet. Oh my god, dude, calm.
Relax.
Oh. Look at the shoes. The outfit, the shorts suit him very well. The hat. So, I think then we try to get his weapon. Excuse me for the sniffles. I think we try and get his weapon. I think that's what we do next. I think we do one by one, just for fun. It's a 5-star weapon, isn't it? Okay, there's a load off my mind. There's a load off my mind, but guys, like I said, that was you. That was all you. That wasn't me. That was not me. This is gonna be a really interesting thing now to try and get these things as well. Because if we can get his weapon, it's actually going to be perfect for him. Because we want to be able to use him earlier. And to do that, we're going to have to raise up his artifacts and get some better weapons for him and all this stuff. Which, like, we do have, like, good catalysts. You know, we do have good catalysts. I'm in such a, like, my mood cannot be changed. My mood cannot be changed. My mood cannot be changed. Oh, sorry. Yep. My mood cannot be changed. Okay, there's a 4-star, which is good. You know, it's probably gonna be like something we don't need. Oh, whoa! Range gauge. Interesting. So use intertwined fate for this stuff. Yeah. I think then for the next 11 days, what I'm gonna try and do is try to get his weapon. If we don't get his weapon, like, but I think it's probably the best option. Should we try just do a 10 for the last one and see what we get? Because we only have like enough left to get a 10. I don't even have to get 2 more after this. I don't know, I kind of like doing the 1 by 1. It makes it more suspenseful for me. For sure. Yeah, you guys have made this playthrough just like the great, like one of my favorite things I've ever done on the channel. I think this is probably the best in terms of commentary and all this stuff. I hope you guys enjoy it. But I think just what makes it so fun is like the community aspect of it is just incredible. That was really fast. Did you see that one? They're like, okay, we get it. Stop wishing. It's actually like, and like, of course, like I always said, I play Yu-Gi-Oh in the past. So this is like opening booster packs for me. Okay, a 4-star. A 4-star. It's always nice to get a 4-star.
It's good to meet you,
What?
traveler. I've been hearing about you for a long time now. I'm your new buddy.
What has happened?
As long as that's okay with you, of course.
What is this day? What is this day? What do I do? Do I call someone? What do I do? Look at this boy. This is not right. My throat is nearly sore. My head hurts from smiling. What? What have we done? How? I think it's the luckiest pull we've ever, not luckiest, I know we'd like Scaramouche was guaranteed, but like I think in terms of just getting the extra characters as well, this was a great, my heart like is pounding. Let's go to the shop and buy 2 more. Yeah, like cause what we're gonna be working on next. Oh God. My heart is pounding. We have to wait a few days before we can get these as well. 7 days. Let's get 2. And let's go get, Bennett's in the shop this month, which is pretty funny. Wrong thing. Let's keep going, I guess. How can there's no disappointment in my mind after this. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And we also have 1 wish we can do with this as well. Okay, a 4-star.
Diana, bartender
What is
at
happening?
Cat's Tail. I charge a hefty
What
fee
is
for private events. Huh? You didn't come here for a drink?
What is happening?
Then I accept your invitation, I suppose.
Thank you. This is all in 1 day. Oh. What can you even call that? We got Diana. That's her tale's cool. A young lady who has inherited trace amounts of non-human blood. She's the incredible popular bartender at the Cat's Tail Tavern. I don't deserve anything going forward. Like, any wishes I have in life or in anything, I don't think I deserve them anymore. Like, honestly, if I buy like a box of like fry or chicken nuggets and I get a 7th one, I will genuinely go up to the counter and say, I do not deserve this. You don't understand what has happened. What do I do now? What do I do now?
Where'd that wind come from?
Oh, sorry, did I blow this back since one? Wait, it's not working? It's not working. It's not working right now. Oh, there it is. Okay. Or tiara. So it is tiara. Hold on a second. We need to do a lot here. Oh, this is me when I was testing out some. Oh, this is a potential team I wanted to try. By the way, Mona, Xingqiu, official, and oh, I'm lightheaded right now. I'm lightheaded. Wait, hold on a second. So. Oh my god.
This had better be important.
Okay, I'm sorry. Where is it now? Let's see. We also got Goro. We got Toma.
Let's get out there and make some friends.
Okay, very different vibes. We got Goro, right? He's not gonna help in this team, by the way. This is not an official team. And then we have Diana as well. We got. So like in that pull, we got Goro, we got Toma, we got like in one episode, I should say, and we got Oh my god, you guys are the best. You guys have, it's over. And we got Diana. Oh, she's shaking a drink?
As usual.
That's sick. Okay. So now we have this character. Okay. And we can fly.
Behold.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going home. See you later, guys. Look at that. Holy hell. It's over. Look at this. We got this freaking adorable, beautiful boy too. Yeah. With a spear.
Don't get too close.
He has is that a shield? Well, we're gonna read all the talents now in a minute. All the new characters we got. And then Goro, I think he's a support character for the Foxtail. So cool. Goro's a support character for Earth characters, right? So he like does stuff that's like, yeah, and you do that. I think because people are saying you do this, and then like say like someone like Arito, I think it is, can like barge in and do something really cool with that. Or maybe even like Wander can do something and buff him up as well. If we had a Wander, we could put Wander back on a team and put Goro with him. We have other Earth characters as well. In fairness, though, we have, right? We have Ningguang, right? Ningguang's Earth. Maybe she's not. Maybe I'm wrong completely. I thought she was like an Earth character. No, she's definitely Earth. Yeah. If it's yellow in the background, it's Earth. So she's our only other Earth character or Geo character. It's really cool. And Diana is Ice. So she does.
Think you can bully me?
Did she say think you can bully me? Is this another shield as well? And then we have well, we're gonna be able to try like she's just an archer, which is really cool. Just an archer. So first of all, before we try anything out, I want to basically we're gonna be looking at all their talents and all their skills. But I wanna like a temporary weapon for Scaramouche is the plan. Because we're gonna need something to have him on here. So I guess like we're gonna pick we have 5-star weapons. Would this be good for him? Yeah. For now, this would be good for him. I'm guessing. Oh, no. You know what we could do? Actually, they'd probably tell us in the... where is it? Here? No, where is it? Trading guide. Yeah, they'd probably tell us. A bit weak. Try to level up. I don't think he's a bit weak. Okay, let's see for a sec. I want to get in here as well. So in terms of weapons, so that's what people use is either the wits or the varieties. That's the suggested weapon for him. Toma's suggested weapon is the Favonius Lance. It's what we have, by the way. Goro's suggested weapon is a Skyward Harp, but he'd be used official, so the Favonius Warbow would be the best one next after that. And then Diana's weapon is a Skyward Harp, but again, it's being used by official. So Sacrificial Bow is probably the next in line for that. So obviously we have like this character too. So I guess in a team of Skyrim, which people said that Layla and Farazan is probably like very good together. Would that be a good idea? Farazan and Layla together with the Wanderer, and maybe like as a healer we could put Bennett on the team maybe? Would Bennett be a good healer to have on the team? Maybe. And that probably leaves us open for some other spaces here. This is sick, by the way.
Yeah, I'm coming for you. You will feel my wrath. You are all dead. You will die. You will all die. This is the way of the world. No more nice playthrough. You will all die. Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, let's level him up a bit. We have enough to level him up to level 20 at least. And then we have enough to ascend him to level 40. And we have just enough to get to level 35, which means we're gonna have to get more stuff. So to ascend him again, though, we don't think we can ascend him again. I'll take that, thank you. Because we need more of the stuff, so it means we're gonna have to go to Sumura, right? Are you okay, buddy? This is adorable.
Relax.
Yeah. So, but that doesn't matter. We're still gonna level him up, and we're still gonna even have him at level 40 and still do stuff with him because I'm still gonna use him. Because like, look at Kazuha. He's at level 40. He's still doing so good.
I'm evil, so
every time when we're doing quests now, we're gonna be really evil to everyone. No more helping people. I forgot. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. I guess like in terms of artifacts, I might just like look up a guide or something like that. Or what? Oh, they probably tell us in the
get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah, we're gonna run. Oh my god. They probably tell us in the training guide, right? What artifacts he should be using as well. So let's see now. So artifacts. So equipping 5-star artifacts enhancing to a level plus 12 is recommended. So obtained by... Okay. So this is the one that they think it would be good for him to have. So this one here. But we have not discovered this domain. Have we discovered any of these domains? We have this. Oh, we have this domain. We could definitely go do this domain for a bit. And see if we can get it. What's the thing we need? It's a Echoes of Offering. And what does it do? And we're gonna have to raise his talents quite a bit as well. But so far the weapon and the talent is probably the most important thing. So let's actually read through their talents. It's probably the best way to go look at this. And then what we'll do is after we reach one of their talents, we might just like see the normal move at the very least. So starting off with you, we have, this is the normal attack. Charged attack consumes a certain amount of stamina, gathers and builds up high wind pressure, and deals AoE and animo damage after short casting time. Look at the way he's standing. Yeah, I know I'm good. Plunging attack, call upon the power of Animo. The Wanderer plunges towards the ground from midair, damaging all opponents in his path. Deals AoE Animo damage upon the impact on the ground. Hanaga, Song of the Winds. This is the floating in the air. Concentrates the power of the wind that breaks free from the shackles of earth, dealing AoE Animo damage before leaping to the air and entering a wind-favored state. The Wanderer cannot perform plunging attacks in this state. When he uses a normal and charge attack, they will be converted into Kugo, Fu Shudan and Kugo, 2 Fukai respectively. The damage they deal and their AoE will be increased, and their damage will be considered normal and charged attack damage respectively. Kugo, 2 Fukai will not be consumed stamina. Wanderer will hover persistently during the movements and gain the following properties. Persistent consumes Koguruku Yoko's points to maintain this hovering state. When the sprinting, additional Kogoro points will be consumed from the Wanderers to accelerate midair. Holding sprint will be persistent. Kogoro Yoko point consumption to maintain speed. This effect will replace his default sprint. Jumping expends... Okay, this is a lot. Expends extra Kogoro points to increase hovering height. Yes, holding jump will cause persistent Kogoro point consumption to keep increasing hovering height. Running out of Kogoro points will end the wind favor state. A second cast during the... Okay, so I guess what they're saying is that like we can float for as long as we have these points. Look at this freaking serving outfit he has under his jacket, by the way. Look at this. Look at that. It's like this like bodysuit. It's actually like Jeff Hardy-esque. And then we have his 5 ceremonial plays. Compress the atmosphere into a single vacuum to grind all troubles away, dealing multiple instances of AoE anemo damage. If a certain character is wind-favored state during a skill, the Hana Song of the Wind, wind-favored state will increase. So what was it? Compresses the atmosphere into a single... We saw them do this before. Yes, it's incredible. That kick he does. It's so good. Okay, so that's pretty sick. So what they're saying is that when we do this, we have a bunch of points. But when we do this, we consume them. You can see the points on the side there, actually. So let's see how long it lasts without those points. Without consuming them like that. So if we do this... Way less, yes. And we can... Does attacking to consume points maybe a little bit faster. And we do this, probably consume points too. Really, really cool. Okay, let's read Thoma's talents as well. So Thoma's talents are... As normal attack. Charge consumes a certain amount of stamina to lunge forward, dealing damage to opponents a long way. Plunging attacks from midair to strike the ground below, cause damage to opponents, and the path dealing away damage upon impact. So Blazing Blessing. Toma vaults forward with his polearm and delivers a flame-filled flying kick that deals AoE pyro damage, while also summoning a defensive blazing barrier. At the moment of casting, Toma's elemental skill applies pyro damage to himself. Okay. So it's a flying kick that deals pyro damage, and then he applies pyro to himself. The damage absorption of the blazing barrier scales off Toma's max HP. The blazing barrier has the following traits. Absorb pyro damage 250% more effectively. When a new blazing barrier is obtained, the remaining damage absorption with extension blazing barrier will stack. Okay, so we can... So if we're fighting pyro guys, will that help us? Crimson Oyoroi? Thomas spins his polearm, slicing at his foes, roaring flames that deal AoE pyro damage and weave themselves into Scorching Oyoroi. Scorching, okay. While Scorching Oyoroi is in effect, the active character's normal attack will trigger Fiery Collapse, dealing AoE pyro damage and summoning a blazing barrier. Fiery Collapse can be triggered once every 1 second. Except for the amount of damage they can absorb, the blazing barriers created in this way are identical to those created by Thomas' elemental skill, the Blazing Blessing. Absorbs... Okay, so it's the same thing. The maximum damage absorption of the blazing barrier will not exceed a certain percentage of Toma's HP. If Toma falls, the effects of the Scorching Oyoroi will be cleared. I will not forget my initial promise. Let this burning flame protect those I cherish. May it never be extinguished. So this is a really cool character design. Like, I love the way they use animals in this game. And it doesn't make them look silly, because sometimes this can be silly. You know, sometimes it can. The blue looks really good on them, actually. The bright blue. It's more like a baby blue, I guess. So here we go. We've read his talents before, but like I feel like we're going to read them again, just like, you know, because it's been a long time. Deals AoE geo damage. Sets up General Wars Banner. Provides up to 3 buffs to active characters within skill sets of AoE based on their number of geo characters in the party at the time casting. 1 geo character adds Standing Firm defense bonus. 2 geo characters adds Impregnable increased resistance to interruption. And 3 geo characters adds Crunch. So the more geo characters you have in a team, so a full geo character team would be crazy. Gore can only deploy 1 General's Banner on the field at any one time. Characters can only benefit from 1 General's Banner at a time. When the party member leaves the field, the active buff will last for 2 seconds. Adjust the location of the skill. Okay, take up formation and we'll be safe. I'll guarantee it. As a general leader of the troops, the last thing Gore wants to see those who follow him get hurt, so he's a good general. He's a good general. And here's forward until victory. Displaying his valor as a general, Gore deals AoE geo damage and creates a field known as a General's Glory to embolden his comrades. General's Glory. This field has the following properties, like General's War Banner created by Inazuga all-round defense. Provides buffs to active characters with a skill based damage on the number of geo characters in his party. Also moves towards with your active character. Generate 1 crystal collapse every 1.5 seconds that deals AoE geo damage to one opponent within skill. So a lot of it is AoE. A lot of his stuff is like he's doing AoE damage. Pull 1 elemental shard in skills AoE damage to your active character. Position every 1.5 seconds. Elemental shards are created by crystallized reactions. If a general's warband is created by Goro currently exists in the field, when its ability is used, it will just be destroyed. When this ability is used, it will be destroyed. In addition, for the duration of General's glory, Goro's elemental skill Inuzuka all-round defense will not create a General's war banner. If Goro falls, the effects of General's glory will be cleared. We'll have the high ground. Goro can never so slightly change its terrain in the battle to help to win victory. This technique has seen him through many battles against seemingly superior opponents. So yes, the higher ground will always help in those situations. And the last character we obtained is Diana, which is an interesting character we weren't really looking for, but it's nice to have. We won't say no to Diana. So normal attack is perform 5 attacks. Charge attack, aim shot with increased damage. Yes, it's kind of the same as everyone else's kind of bow moves. Fires an icy paw that deals cryo damage to opponents and forms a shield on hit. The shield damage absorption scales based on Diana's max HP, and its duration scales off the number of icy paws that hit their target. Rapidly fires off 2 icy paws. Okay. Dashes back quickly before hitting 5 icy paws. The shield creates a hold attack against 75% absorption damage. So it is like kind of like a shield, but only 75%. The shield has 250% cryo damage absorption bonus and will cause your active character to become affected by cryo at the point of formation for a short duration. When she first started bartending, Diana found that no matter what, how her ice she put in her cocktails, it would never do a drunkard any harm. That all changed when she received her vision. Now she can form ice cold enough to cause severe brain freeze. 5 out of 5 stars, so it's a review. That's pretty sweet. And signature mix. Drunken Mist deals continuous cryo damage to opponents within the AoE. Continuously regenerates the HP of characters within the AoE. So she's a healer. Cool. Horrific mix of that even Diana considers inhumane. The horrifying foretaste should be left to one's opponents. It has a cryptic aftertaste, and unfortunately no one can feel one's nose and skin. So being drunk. Definitely being drunk. So, Toma has like a kick. Yes, okay, cool. And that adds pyro to him, so it's not a shield, it just adds pyro damage to him. Now when we switch, it still adds it, so we could have someone like a character like a official, or like someone has electro damage, maybe actually a Kuki could add to that. Goro, of course, his move here buffs other Geo characters. So obviously like that, it benefits to have other Geo characters on the field. Yeah, and his charge attack is the same. That's his charge attack. That's his charge attack, which is sick. Diana, like, does this move with the paws. Yeah. And then her other base move is going to heal. Okay. Very cool. Very, very cool. Wow. Big wow. A big change. I think we got a reward for sending him as well, didn't we? We already collected it. So we might as well just use the last one on this banner as well. Let's use it here, actually. Might as well. It's not gonna hurt anyone. Yeah. It's not gonna hurt anyone. This is a very eventful episode that I didn't think was going to be this eventful. I didn't think we were going to be able to get this much here at all. But we have, like, I would say it's the luckiest pull I've ever gotten. Ah, I'm not ready.
I'm here.
Run. Make my ski. Steal someone else's line. I'm out of here.
Fury.
Look at that. That's what you call an escape. That's a proper escape. Okay, so I guess what we might do for the last few minutes is, like, before we go, we're gonna read a book. Actually, we'll read the book and then we'll talk about I'm going to talk about our plans on leveling up characters and who I plan to level up. It's going to take a while, but we're going to do it. We're going to be playing this game for a long time, so we can do that. So let's go into the archives first of all and read this, The Legend of Vanessa, because apparently we haven't read the second one. I thank again Mine for giving me that. So let's read this whole thing. Friends of Mondstadt, let us revel. Drinks to your heart's content. To freedom, the Animo Archon. To Vanessa, the first knight to grace this world. Sons and daughters of Mondstadt, may the gift of the Animo Archon be engraved in your hearts. But let me know that this gift is not from freedom, but from defiance. Vanessa's defiance, along with Venti, really did stop. You know, it slew off the dragon. Didn't kill him, but it stayed off the dragon and got, like, freedom for nearly everyone. For everyone, actually. It transpired in ages past. Friends, do not excuse me for improvising, for it should be clear as day that the glory and freedom of Mondstadt were born when Barbados struck and stringed Dulce, poems on his heroic fame. Yet to commemorate unnamed freedom should they aim. Chained by the royals, Mondstadt could barely suspire. And festivities were but vanity and games of rich, and beyond the grasp of ordinary people. We know this. We saw this in the Genshin manga, which we read every single Monday at 6 o'clock GMT. There's a plug for you. A withering dungeon Mondstadt was. In slavery, games of royal gallantry relished. Oblivious to their place, the inmates were. A fiery-headed dame confined to a cell, from the southern plains did she hail. Born free but now bound by chains. Though restrained by a tyrant, her flesh remained. Still, her pious soul never ceased to pray for her people from Mondstadt, for elusive freedom, if she may. So sick. Friends of Mondstadt, let us revel, drinks to your heart's content. The day has came when Barbados answered devotion. The Animarchan sought her fiery hair and descended to her position. Every being deserves a name, the spirit grinned. To weave your fair name into a song I yearn, I seek nothing but your friendship in return. The girl happily replicated, her fears swiftly dissipated. And so to the battlefield she marched, to Barbados' singing voice. The demonic dragon fled from her might, and the polearm did rejoice. Corpulent aristocrats crawled under tables in such valiant sight. Mondstadt is freedom, the winds sang for their people in delight. Lonely forest breeze converged, jointly they overthrew the tower from the sky. Broken free from the shackles at last, the young lioness stood firm in the winds with her head held high. So we saw this in the manga. And so the fiery-headed dame won herself prestigious fame. Her heart swelled with appreciation to sing by the Animarchan's side, but no words of gratitude should she utter. Barbados replied, "Your first conducted what now transpire in your song. You've entrusted me with your friendship and your name. To praise freedom my songs came. Friends, let us drink some more. For thence flows the freedom of Mondstadt, when days become nights of faces filled with despair. Never forget the heroic tales of Vanessa, the dame with the flaming hair. Never cease to pursue freedom, even with the land is bare." So this is just like kind of like a song that praises Vanessa, and it's cool that Venti was there for that, because Venti saw what happened with Vanessa. He saw all that. He was there. He helped. He helped quite a bit. He is like definitely like deserves a lot more credit for that as well. Let's go into our characters here for a second. Yeah, the Legend of Vanessa is really, really cool. And I want to talk about... It's actually easier to look at it from here, the party setup. I always find it way easier to look at it from here. Because we have a full, like, cool list of characters here. So let's look at this. So, who we plan on leveling up? Of course we're getting Wanderer. He's going to be one of our mains. He will be one of our main characters. He's going to be on the level of a Zhao or a Eula. That's where I want him, eventually. Or a Kazuha. Like a main character. So let's see. We're still focused on. I'm gonna say which character I want to level up, and then we're gonna have babies. Then we're having like just not on the cards. Does that make sense? So, yes, of course. I think it's a maybe, but I think that we would benefit a lot from eventually leveling up when we have the time. You know, it's about timing and having the time to do it. I think if we have the right team for Goro, we could do it. But right now we don't have the right team. Diana, it's not on the cards right now. As much as I think she's a great, funny character, I think we, like, right now we're focusing on too many characters, I think. So maybe, like, we're just gonna have to, like, trim a few. Of course. 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 I think maybe with Goro down the line, if we change it back to being a, Yu Archon, I think, of course, I think when we get to Sumeru, we're gonna do a lot more with her. I think actually we might change around our artifacts and build a team with her as well, because she's still very powerful. Of course. I think yes. I think yes. Eventually, yes. Yes. Look at this outfit. Freaking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful outfit. I think not on the cards anymore, unfortunately. I don't see the team really. I think eventually we'll get him back to where I want him to be, because I actually do love Razor. But the issue is there's so many other Electro Archons or Electro characters I want to raise as well, and we'll talk about that soon. Of course. Of course. Not on the cards. Not on the cards right now. Not on the cards right now. Right now, a maybe. Because I still think I want to go back to her at some point. Not on the cards right now. Hi, Chi-Chi. How are you doing, girl? Catching? I don't know. I have no idea how to feel about that. I do know I want to level up Mona. And the idea is maybe Mona with like a taser build. I think it's called Taser Team. Eventually, for sure. When we get to Fontaine, he's going to be leveled up like crazy. probably a no right now. I think maybe. Definitely maybe. For sure. Of course. Definitely. I think so, yes. Especially with, now we have Wanderer. Eventually, for sure. I think this character, just judging by what we were reading in the manga, we know a lot more about Kalei and her past. I definitely want to read, I want to have her as a party member. Yes, of course. Especially, this is another Sumeru character I want to do as well. Not on the cards right now, but I think we could. I think you guys have been trying to convince me, so like, if you think she should, let me know. Again, another character I think, yeah. No. Yes. Oh, we have so many characters I want to level up. Oh my god, dear lord. I mean, it's a good complaint to have. We'll work on it. We'll work on it eventually. And I think once we get to the stage where it's just one by one and we work on one character at a time, it's not going to be that bad whatsoever. And it's fun to do it too. Shangling is a maybe as well. Shangling is definitely a maybe as well.
Just try it. Just you try it, I will kill you. I will murder you.
So let's see if we can go into like his artifacts now. And I want to go into, sorry that the last part of this episode was just like, so we can go to like auto equip, quick configuration. And this is what they have for him, which is max HP, attack is up, defense is up. What do you guys think about this? Is it a full set as well? But it's not a full set. Oh, it is. So animal damage bonus and attack plus 18%. What do you guys think about this as like a setup? Because it's actually not bad. Like, now that he has this, I don't want to level up anything until we like really know that you like what you guys think about this as well. But yeah, like what it is going to be is that, so he's like Inamo. So what I might do is for a second here is put him in a different party. Oh, sorry. Put him in a different party just for a second and we'll go back over to these enemies. Let's see. Maybe if we replace Eula with him just for now? Sorry, Eula, for a second here.
This had better be important.
Better be important. He sounded like he was eating dino nuggets or something. Yeah, let's go back over these enemies and see what we can do with this. I imagine that fire would be a good idea to have here. So maybe we do the buff, and then we have Wanderer also healing at the same time. There was enemies over here, wasn't there? Yeah, there was Hilly Churls. Hilly Churls are perfect to practice on because they're not too damaging. Not too dangerous. Come on, if you want to come into the circle together, guys. Oh, cool. Thank you. Come here to me. So let's try this.
Going in. Adventure time.
Yeah. And this is like, you're talking about an unupgraded weapon as well. Like, this is like actually very good still.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
You know what I mean? Like, it's actually still pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, it's still pretty good. And this is unupgraded weapon, unupgraded artifacts. Not even level 40 yet. Floating in the air. Demon. You know what I mean? There's a lot to it. There's a lot to it. And guys, I think that's going to end the episode here because I think we obviously don't like... I know I spent a lot of time looking at these characters. I hope that's like, you know... I hope you guys like that or I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll figure out some artifacts in between this and the next episode. But now, guys, we have a new main character. He joins the ranks of the main characters of our teams. Like the main damage dealers, I suppose, of our teams. And he is lovely. There's a reason they call him the hero of ancients. You know what I mean? The hero of the world. And I can understand that now.
Squall and Fury.
Look at that. Look at that. This is an enemy that is a damage sponge sometimes. You know what I mean? So hold on a second here. Let me switch to official.
By royal
Do a little
decree.
electrocution and then do this. Look at that. It's so sick. Like this is no unupgraded weapon, not upgraded one upgraded artifact I should say. Like this is a character that's not like totally like with it yet. You know what I mean? Like this is like, and he's like stun locking this guy. It's almost like should be illegal.
Rain,
you know what I mean?
Your fate.
Squall and Fury.
You dare to gaze upon me?
You dare gaze upon him. You dare. Guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Let's thank, though, before we go, the Never Completed Baby Gangsters here on Patreon, the ones that make everything so possible. TIE Fire 2, Jamie Bull, Janet the Banana, Normal Kara, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicious Felix, George Candelaria, Eskun, Yule, Radish, Fruity, Orange Bang, Summer Oasis, Death Trap, Shibata Bread, and Malcolm Kunde. And now we're going to do the thing in a more evil way. Actually, no, before we go, I wanted to see something first. Let's go back to this party for a second. I want to check out these people's actual movements with their moves before we go. Let's check this out for a second. I just want to see the movements of the moves. So, like, yeah. Look at that. The legs are so important with these attacks because you can tell, like, it changes their momentum. Like, so sick. You can see, like, like it's so, like, I'm not going crazy. The way they move their legs is almost more important than when how they move their hands. Like, it's a part of it's like a dance almost, you know? Same with, Goro. Now, what you can see with Goro, he's, like, very direct. Like, he's not, like, oh, the scratch on the ground. Look at that. That's sick. And Diana as well. Oh my god! Oh, that was adorable. Look at this. Watch. Again, to her personality. Watch. 1, 2. Little kick. Maybe this is a better angle. Look at that. That's adorable. Yeah, so tailored to them. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys for Thursday's episode, or tomorrow is the manga, Tuesday's Roma React. If you want to watch the Let's Play, it's happening every day. We're going to be changing the Let's Play, I think, this week as well. It's going to be coming up. We're going to be doing Detroit Become Human, I think, for the actual... you're probably like, this is the Let's Play. I like to call this, like, the playthrough, and the other one the Let's Play, if that makes sense. Because Let's Plays have an ending, and this doesn't have an ending for me yet. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we're just playing through it. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. You can do the thing, Wanderer.